All right, we're at Ohiopyle State Park. It's the 1st of January 2023. Today is a Sunday, first of... What's going on? Give me a break. Hate this crap. Put all this crap on your screen so you can't get by it. Okay, it is Sunday, January 1st, 2023. And it is... What time is it? 11:12 a.m. New York time. We're in Ohiopyle State Park, Western Pennsylvania, and we're now driving from the number 3 here in the park. Number 3 in the park is the Cucumber Falls, which we just saw, and we're going to drive to number 4. This is the number 4 in the park, and I call that High Bridge. High Bridge is probably the easiest, and you can get there probably in about 8 minutes from where we're standing. We're hoping that therefore our video will cover how to get there. You drive back towards Ohiopyle City, which is what we're doing. That's the Cucumber Run, and that's the Cucumber Falls. That's number 3 here in Ohiopyle. If you do the 1, 2, 3, 4 in sequence here in Ohiopyle, it's not the most efficient way, but at least you can sort of categorize the 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Ohiopyle. There's always parking lots at the 1, 2, and 3, 4 most incredible, spectacular things. In a few seconds here, we're going to drive to the parking lot for the number 2. We've already been there this morning because we're doing them in sequence, the 1, 2, 3, and 4. Straight ahead where that red truck is, that is the parking lot for Meadow Run Slides, natural slides area. That's just an incredible area. And where are we here? That's the Meadow Run Slides back there. We'll try to take a look through the window here. We're going over the bridge that goes over Meadow Run, which continues on down to the Ohiopyle River. When we come to Ohiopyle, if we haven't checked the river gauge, first thing we do, our target 00, is park where this white car is parked. This is the Ohiopyle photography. There's the main falls on the other side over there. Take this little wooden stepway. That takes you down to the river, and there's the river gauges, and they tell you what the river height is. That little wooden stepway is where they pull the rubber rafts. These are the 3 main rubber rafting companies straight ahead. This is Ohiopyle City right here. I'm definitely going to have my family who come and visit me. I live in Connellsville. Stay here in the motels and hotels here. It's just an incredible little city. This is the main parking lot. That's the, we also, there's Main Falls right there. We're continuing on to the big dirt parking lot. I call it the train track parking lot, but it's officially known as the Fern Cliff Peninsula parking lot. There's a famous place to get everything you want. And now we're driving over the Ohiopyle River itself, and we're going to take a left right after the bridge. If we were to continue straight, we would reach Connellsville. So this is the Fern Cliff Peninsula parking lot. And there's another boating company back there, rubber rafting company. So what we do here is we just park here so we can zip through the forest to see High Bridge. We've already seen Main Falls today. That's your number 1. Next is Meadow Run Slides, we've seen that. Cucumber Falls, we've seen that. And we're just coming to the big Fern Cliff Peninsula, because straight ahead of us, this forest here is the Fern Cliff Peninsula. And we're just gonna pop on over to a quick walk to High Bridge. One amazing thing is right here in this little round area where the ice and water is, in the spring, that's where it's a, what do you call it, like a little incubation place for all the frogs. The frogs make incredible funny noise when they get up to the laying their tadpoles. I guess the frogs are frozen in the ground and they unthaw in spring, and then I don't know how that works. Anyways, this is definitely a frog, what do you call it, nursery. And there's another parking lot right up here. So this big dirt parking lot back here, the Fern Cliff Peninsula parking lot, all throughout the year, there's always open spaces there. And if you park here at the Fern Cliff Peninsula parking lot, you can hit 2 of the spectacular Big 4 natural wonders here. Well, number 4 is kind of only a natural wonder because of a man-made train trestle bridge. This path right here is the Great Allegheny Passage. It's the rails to trails. There used to be a railroad railroad bridge, railroad tracks, and it went that way back into Ohiopyle City, and then away from Ohiopyle City takes you to High Bridge, which is just another 200 yards here. And the overlook from High Bridge make it the number 4 of the spectacular, easily reached natural features here in Ohiopyle. So if you're doing your 1, 2, and 3, 4, I would consider May Falls 1, Meadow Run Slides 2, Cucumber Falls 3, and then High Bridge here 4. And then from there you can branch off into all the other really cool stuff. I rented a bike a month ago and drove the bike. What was it? I think it was 3 hours for, what was it? This is $6 an hour, I think. I think it was 18 bucks for 3 hours. I don't know. It was cheap, whatever it was. If you don't have yourself a bicycle, they have plenty to choose from. They even have electric bikes at one of the businesses. I chose a regular pedal bike. As I get older, I'm gonna probably choose the electric bikes. And then you go on this path, and that'll take you to Jonathan Run. It's good to look at the Ohiopyle from a map view, from Google Maps or one of the maps, and see the big peninsula. The peninsula is kind of an unusual looking thing. Today we started out at target 00 and then target 0. Target 0, I call that going to the introductory center, and that explains why the water flows in the loop around the Fern Cliff Peninsula, which is upstream, and the water right now is going downstream. If you were to jump in there with a inner tube, you could float conceivably all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. The Youghiogheny flows into the Monongahela River. The Monongahela flows into the Ohio River. Ohio River flows into the Mississippi River, and the Mississippi takes you to the Gulf of Mexico. So there's continuous running water from right here, and you could easily float down, but you'd have to get out when you get to the locks. Okay, this is why this is big. Call this one of the Big 4, because the views here are just spectacular. The river today is between 6 and 7 feet. I thought I was gonna, basically the river has to get up to past 11, 12, 13, 14, 50 feet. And then you go, whoa, that looks dangerous. But even at 6, 7 feet, it's pretty intense, but it's not really scary. Scary is when it gets up past 15 feet. I've never seen it at 15 feet. Okay, Youghiogheny River, High Bridge. Okay, this is number 4 of the Big 4, and it is 11:20. I think we started out at about 10:20, so within an hour, if you can get a parking space and you can hit all the parking lots, you can see all the Big 4. So there you go. I've just pretty much timed it with today's playlist of videos. I love to hike along the river shore. It's kind of the adult version of scampering along the rocks, where the kids scamper along the rocks and boulders at the Cucumber Falls, lower point of the falls, where the Cucumber Run flows gradually down into the Youghiogheny River. Is a beautiful hiking little area for summer kids water play. Just an incredible little area. You kind of wish your parents would have brought you there when you were a kid. When you get old, you can come hit the four main parking lots here at Ohiopyle and see the four most spectacular natural wonders here. Well, this one's not natural because of the bridge, it's human, but the water and the views are just incredible.